how does it feel to earn $1,000 per day?
It feels amazing, huge milestone for me, so I'm so happy. It's okay to in the beginning, that's okay. It's better to than to do nothing. And with time, then you will get better and your books will start to sell. Every book should do $100 every month. So then it's a numbers game. It works for me. I'm doing 30K every month now. My goal was 25K. I will do 30K this month. I talk, but I always deliver.
We are in June right now, and as you publishers know well, is normally the worst and hardest month in the year. While most publishers are struggling, DP members are breaking record after record. I'm here with Ayhan today, who just a few days ago reached $1,000 per day with his Amazon KDP account. Welcome, Ayhan.
Thank you so much. Once again. Thank you, Peter.
In this interview, we will talk about Ayhan's journey, how he achieved what he achieved in only 2 years of doing KDP, what you can learn from his unique strategy, from his very solid mindset and his dedication to self-publishing. First question, Ayhan, how does it feel to earn $1,000 per day?
It feels amazing. It was my biggest goal in the business, and it's a huge milestone for me. So I'm so happy that I got to 1K a day, and it even rhymes 1K a day. So I feel wonderful. It's a huge milestone.
What was your goal when you first started with KDP?
I did not have goals in the beginning. My only goal in the beginning was to publish the best possible books that I can with using my team. And so that was the goal, to publish books and become better and better and better and better. And now I'm one of the best, if you ask me.
What is your general strategy and approach to KDP?
My goal is to do 10 books a month. That's my goal, and make sure that I always do 10 books a month, and make sure that I'm making sure that they get reviews, and I have a great team that's helping me with Amazon ads as well. So just keep on going.
Why do you think this strategy works?
You know, if you don't publish books, no one will buy them. That's impossible. So I know if I publish books and I make sure that the books that I'm publishing is very good, and I will become better after every published book. Because I can see the result, I can see, okay, here I can do it much better. Maybe I can try this hook. I can try to make the cover like that. So I'm coming much better for each published book.
How was your first year compared to your second year? What has changed? What is different now?
It's a huge difference. You cannot even compare. If you look at my old books and my books that I got now, it's a huge difference. The books that I'm publishing today is on another level. And in Peter's course, I am learning a lot from others as well. So that's the reason I am getting these numbers. It's because I learn from people who is doing better than me, people who are coming with new ideas that I'm testing, and so we help each other. So that's the reason why I reach 1K a day.
We just had a DP call earlier today, and I told the members that, hey, Ayhan is now making $1,000 per day. Got congratulated, and then you took questions there for 15 to 20 minutes. And so I think you're helping a lot of people, especially those who look up to your results and see, okay, I want to be there one day. What would you do differently if you were to start over?
The first thing I would do is to make sure that I have an email list before I publish my books, because then I can build my own audience. That's so important to have your own audience. They can help you with different stuff. So I would make sure that I have a huge email list and make sure to build my own audience. So that's what I would do if I would start over again. But I wouldn't change anything else, because it's okay to suck in the beginning. That's okay. It's better to suck than to do nothing. So make sure to suck in the beginning and keep on going, keep on going. You will get better. And with time and with the right people, beside of you, like me and Peter, then you will get better and your books will start to sell.
And that's a funny thing. When you got started back in 2023, you even said to me, Peter, how could you have approved this A+? How could you?
Yeah, because before, Peter's a friend of mine, we live in the same city, and I always check with him because I want to make sure that that everything looks fine. And if I look back at my old books and some of the covers, they are not good. So I'm telling him, what are you doing? But he gets better as well. So we all get better all the time. That's the thing. So, and I'm happy that I have been publishing so many books. And we always think like this, that every book should do $100 every month. So then it's a numbers game. So that's how I've been, taught from the beginning, and I've been doing that approach, and it works for me. I'm doing 30K every month now, so yeah, it works very well. And it's always the 20% of the books that are doing 80% of the result. So that's the same with everything.
What are the 3 most important factors for a successful book?
The content in the book is the most important thing, because then you will get good reviews, and and it will convert better. And the cover is so important, because trust me, people judge books based on the cover. So make sure to do the best cover you possibly can, and make sure to hire someone who is really good at it. And you have them on 99 Design. You have some of the best on Fiverr. So make sure to do the cover so good that they beat every competition in that niche. So that's so important.
That's great. What can people who don't have as much money as you learn from you?
We all have our own story, and we all have different opportunities in life. And I know one guy that is a friend of us. His name is Andre, and he didn't start with the same amount of money that I did, but he's doing great, and he's doing a great job. But the difference is that he works more inside of the business, and making sure to he's doing his books more, and I'm outsourcing everything. So it depends where you are, but make sure to. My suggestion is to start with between 5 to 10 books, and make a series of that. So let's say you do one book that's for girls, and you do another book for boys, and you can bundle these books. So you get one for free. So then you have 3 books, and keep on going with with stuff like that. That's what I would recommend.
Yes. And a comment under our last interview said that the strategies are useless for most publishers because you had a lot of money to start with. What do you say to that person and about that statement?
What I say to that person is, it's easy to talk behind the computer, and people are making excuses all the time. It's always excuses, but I don't care what people say. I just do my stuff. I don't care. I do my stuff, and I'm making sure to publish books, and I do the best I can. And here we are, 1K a day. So, and my goal is to do much more. I will tell you more about that later. And so I just publish books, man.
Yes. And you said to me earlier, if you don't have money, then use more of your time.
Exactly, and we have great tools now that can help us to make good books. And if you don't have a lot of money, what you can do is you can maybe hire a ghostwriter on Urban Writers, on Upwork, and stuff like and sites like that, and make sure to do shorter books, because often you pay for how many words. And if you do smaller books, like between 7,000 to 10,000 words, then the amount for buying that book is reasonable.
Yeah, that's a great tip. What can beginner investors learn from you? So, I mean, people who have a lot of money and who are starting with KDP to expand their investment and with a portfolio of books?
If you have a lot of money, you should do like I have done. Learn from the best. Peter is the best. That's the truth. Learn from him and make sure to start your own business. Don't buy the businesses in the beginning. Make sure that you can do this business yourself. You understand the game, right? And if you do that, you can buy one and invest in one and make sure to scale it. But if I were you, I would do like I have done. That is publish books, invest in books. Because every book is like a real estate on Amazon and other sites as well. So make sure to make the best books and invest in books, and that's what I'm doing. So I will do the same as that I have done.
Yes, that is something. We got a question inside DP. There was someone just joining. Should I buy a KDP business? And the problem I see if you have no knowledge about KDP is that you might buy an account that has used risky strategies, and you don't really know the stability of the books either. So you might not see everything from an advanced publisher's eye, because right now, from our point of view, it's quite easy to see, okay, this book is not safe because of whether it's trademark, whether it's an angle that they have, whether it's how they are getting reviews or whatever it is. So that is something to keep in mind.
And one thing to think about is the same with everything. If you buy a property, you cannot buy it based on the images. You will have to make an inspection. Is everything good? Is everything looking fine? And so you cannot just rely on the numbers. You have to check everything, and that's so important. And if you do this business, make sure to invest in your own account first. And if you want to scale it faster, you can buy something. And when you know to make this business yourself, then you understand what to buy later on as well.
That's great.
Yeah.
What are your next goals, Ayhan?
My goals for this year is my goal for September, because we're in June now. I will do. I know my goals. and I always write them down. And if you're listening to this, make sure that you're writing your goals down on a paper and with a pen. Make sure to do that. It's very important. So what I will do in June is my goal was 25K. I will do 30K this month. Next month my goal is 35K, and in August my goal is to do 35 again. And in September, my goal is to do 45. And in October, my goal is to do 50. And November, my goal is to do 60. We're talking about 60K in November. And my goal in December is $120,000. That's my goal in December. And this year, my goal is to do $460,000. That's my goal for this year. To 2025. And in the long term, my goal is to do $1 million every year on this business. So I think it's $2,700 every day. Then you will do $1 million for a whole year.
Yes. And one thing you've been asking me is, Peter, did you expect that I would be getting these results? And I often say, no, I didn't expect so.
You said, I thought you only talked. And what I'm always saying is, I talk, but I always deliver. So I talk that, I walk the walk and
talk.
Yeah, I walk the talk.
Yeah.
So that's what I do, and I will always be like that. So and when I decide, and here we are.
Yeah.
I can tell you a story. For 2 years ago, I was sitting in this room. I didn't understand anything, and I was doing keyword research, and I was like a complete beginner. But I kept on going because of Peter. That's the truth. And everything that I've been doing with KDP is because of Peter. I wouldn't start KDP. I don't need this. I have other businesses that's going well. So I don't need it. But I want to work with him. He's doing great, and I want to learn from the best. So everything based on my KDP is because of Peter, 100%. So I want to thank you so much for that.
Nah,
Appreciate it.
and because of you.
No, don't do this again, brother. Don't do this again. It's because of you. You know that.
Yeah, we have a whole interview series with Ayhan on this channel, but we will also drop a link to Ayhan's own YouTube channel below this video, so make sure to check it out. He's got some great stuff that will keep you motivated on your journey. And yeah, thanks once again, Ayhan. It's been a
Thank you, Peter. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care.